The White House seems to have again surprised the Indian establishment by coming out with two statements early this morning, before the Indian government could inform its people or parliament. The United States-India joint statement, an executive order signed by US President Donald Trump, tying down India to being monitored for energy choices, entitled Modifying Duties to Address Threats to the United States by the Government of the Russian Federation. Tariff reduction is not reciprocal. The United States levy on Indian products stand at 18% now. The statement does not quantify India's commitment, only saying India will eliminate or reduce tariffs on all US industrial goods and a wide range of US food and agricultural products. This means a commitment of zero tariff on some US products from day one. The US also commits to remove the reciprocal tariff on a wide range of goods, such as generic pharmaceuticals, gems and diamonds, and aircraft parts, subject to the successful conclusion of the interim agreement. It should be noted that there was no tariff on Indian pharma exports to the US before Trump became president, so this is not a new American concession. The Modi government is celebrating an 18% US tariff rate on the Indian export of goods, including textile and apparel, leather and footwear, plastic and rubber, organic chemicals, home decor, artisanal products, and certain machinery. But it is doing this by using the pre-deal 50% tariff rate as a reference point instead of the near-zero tariff regime which prevailed before Trump became president. India is now committed to $500 billion US purchases. The purchase of $500 billion of US energy products, aircraft and aircraft parts, precious metals, technology products, and coking coal over the next 5 years. The US is the only large country that India has a trade surplus with. The trade deficit the US had with India was $45.7 billion in 2024. Indian imports to the US were $87.4 billion. $500 billion or approximately $100 billion worth of purchases by India annually upends this dynamic entirely and could have an impact on foreign exchange reserves and the value of the rupee too. Notably, there is no clarity on service exports from India, especially IT. The silence is a matter of concern. On agricultural products, the opening is imminent. India has agreed to eliminate or reduce tariffs on all US industrial goods and a wide range of US food and agricultural products. It has also agreed to address long-standing non-tariff barriers to the trade in US food and agricultural products. This is a tricky terrain for the Modi government, and Agriculture Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan was defending his government's position on this in the parliament. But the new joint statement leaves the door wide open. Finer details are awaited. Trump orders monitoring of India's energy choices. The most important and direct conditionality in this twin statement issued by the White House, tying India down to being monitored over its purchase of Russian oil. If India resumes buying Russian oil, USA will reimpose 25% tariff. What happened to India's sovereignty and India's energy sovereignty it has boasted about so often, ever since it began to up its purchase of Russian oil in 2022. The monitoring by the US puts paid to plans to buy as deemed best in the interest of Indian public. India has been trying to say this is consistent with our approach to energy security. India remains open to exploring the commercial merits of any crude supply options. But with Trump's statement on oil purchases by India, whether India has even basic sovereignty on energy choices is in deep doubt, let alone strategic autonomy. Read the full analysis on the Wire's website.